As you get closer and closer to graduation, and more job opportunities begin to open up, the word resume is probably being brought up more and more frequently. You may find yourself wondering, what is a resume, and how do I make one? In this video, we'll be going over what a resume is and what you'll need to keep in mind while creating one. A resume is a document used by a person to present their experience, background, and skills. Resumes are given to whoever is in charge of the position they are trying to achieve, so they can be adjusted and changed to provide whatever information and style see fit for it. First thing you should do is slap your name right on top where you see an employer or organization recruiter can see it, with your contact information somewhere nearby. It would be a shame to be the perfect fit for a job and the employer not knowing who you are or how to call you. This is your header. Before you begin to go into detail with your skills and experience, you should think to yourself, what am I making this resume for? This is what you call your objective. If you're trying to apply to a part-time job, you may have different things than would be important in comparison to a nonprofit organization or internship in a different field. Write a small summary of qualities you think would catch an employer's eye. Once you've written your objective, you can now move on to the main content of the resume, your items. This typically would include educational background, skills, work experience, honors and awards, and extracurricular activities. The first item, educational background, you'd include your highest level of education. Though for those who have not graduated high school yet, this is not necessary. If you are applying for colleges or other higher educational opportunities, it may be helpful to add your GPA or testing scores somewhere in this area. The second item is the most important, your skills. In this area, you can add the things you are most proficient at. This could include languages, programs, or attributes of yourself that may be most crucial in the position you are trying to achieve, such as knowledge in marketing or team building. The third item would be work experience. This should include whatever job opportunities you held for a notable amount of time. This could include internships as well. The fourth item, activities, is a section where you can include any activities that you've participated in. This is where you can put any sports or clubs that you've participated in. If you were a leader in the sport or club, this is where you'd state that as well. This section is also where you can include any volunteer work that you did for a long period of time. The fifth and last item is achievements. If you have any certifications or special achievements that you have received, this is where you would list those. Now that is your resume, but there is still your reference page. This is where you put references. You want to include credible adults that are willing to be your reference. You do not want to include anyone to have a personal relationship with because this is not professional. You need to include their name, email, and phone number. You also need to include your relationship with the reference. Now that the reference page and resume are all done, all that's left is to format the page. You need 1-inch margins, make sure the font is a clean, professional, readable font, and use bullet points. You also do not want to use any personal pronouns and make sure everything that you are using to describe yourself is complimentary to be your success. With all those tips, there you have it, the perfect resume.